Hi, I'm Allie Kerwin, the instructional designer for ISU's dietetic internship, and I'm here today with Erin Bergquist. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Allie. Thanks.
Hi. I see you're in the office. Are things quiet on campus?
Things are so quiet, and I'm so glad. It's summer anyway, but it's especially quiet now, so I'm getting a lot of work done.
Awesome. So, I have some questions for you about our sustainable, resilient, healthy food and water systems. So, we've been chosen as a champion site for the sustainable, resilient, and healthy food water systems curriculum by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics Foundation. So, that's a lot of words. What does that mean?
This is really exciting for us. So we get to partner with 4 other champion sites across the nation, and we implement the curriculum. So we share best practices, resources, lessons learned, and how are we tweaking the curriculum to meet our needs. And then we have additional resources and material from the Academy Foundation. So it's been a very positive experience for us.
How did you get involved in this? How did this happen?
Yeah, I've been passionate about sustainable food systems, food security for a really long time. And way back in 2014, I was part of a work group to develop standards of professional performance, so SOPPs, in sustainable, resilient, and healthy food and water systems. And so we developed what are the principles of sustainable food systems. So that's nutrition and health, social, cultural, ethical, capital, economic vitality, and environmental health. And around those principles kind of was the springboard for the curriculum. So when the Academy Foundation wanted to go into this curriculum, they asked, does anyone want to be part of the work group? And we were thrilled to be part of it here at Iowa State.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. So we've piloted the material in 2016 and 2017, and then in 2018, we've really implemented many of the activities in the DI.
That's amazing. So you obviously have this passion. Do the students share the passion for sustainable food systems? What are their thoughts about being on the champion site? It seems like it's a pretty unique and an interesting opportunity for them.
It is. Some of the interns, I think it's the reason why they choose our internship. They share that passion. Some interns really are not aware of this area of dietetics. And so that's really fun to help them connect the dots, because sustainable food systems isn't limited to one area of practice or one setting. It encompasses all of dietetics. So we help interns work with their preceptors to see how can you implement sustainable principles into the MNT setting or hospitals? How can you do it in the community setting? How can you do it in management? And then they work together with their communities to decide what's appropriate, and it's a sharing experience. So I think it's a good thing, and something that was really exciting this month in our journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. They have said that sustainable food system promotion is an Academy advocacy priority. And so I'm thrilled. Our alums are poised to promote sustainable food systems, so they really have a leg up.
Oh, I'm so excited. So we're living in kind of a weird time right now. And we've heard a lot about food systems being disrupted during the pandemic. How can people still be eating sustainably? Do you have any tips?
Mm-hmm. There's so many. Right now, in particular, I think it's important to learn more about issues surrounding food justice, food sovereignty, nutrition equity, health equity, and how does that relate to racial equity? There's a lot of connections there. I think we can become informed consumers, understand some of the labels. So there's organic, there's certified humane, there's so many different eco labels. Fair trade, understand what those mean. There's a resurgence in gardening. So start a garden, get involved in your community. Is there a school garden? Is there a faith-based gardens. There are other community gardens that you can help support. You can build relationships with your local producers. And so you can meet farmers, meet producers, support them, go to farmers markets, join a cooperative, do CSA or community supported agriculture, compost everything. Don't put any food into the landfill. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be a hole in the ground. That's diverting waste out of the landfill. There's a lot of legislative things we could do. So we could support policies that mitigate hunger relief. We can also support legislation that supports and strengthens local and regional food systems. So pick one.
So there are plenty of opportunities, even when everything, seems so bleak and inaccessible. There are plenty of things that we can be doing to help support our communities and support our sustainable food systems locally and on a larger scale.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so hopeful. It's nice to have something.
It is. And when you get involved locally with your community, those relationships are what build hope and get things going. And that really helps us strengthen our food economy as well.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a good way to start my day. Oh my gosh. Thank you for presenting on that. Do you have anybody or any projects you want to shout out? Any fellow scientists that you would like to acknowledge or direct people to check out their work or their social media?
Yeah, there are a number of resources. So the Academy and the Academy Foundation have a good list of resources on their website. John Hopkins has excellent resources. The Tisch Center for Food Policy has really good resources. Harvard School of Public Health. There are just so many places to look. So yeah, find something that resonates with you and then just get started.
Excellent. Yay. Well, thank you again for being part of this. I hope that you have a lovely, quiet day for the rest of the day.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. All
Okay.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.